Microphone was off. Curses. Thank you, Proxy. That's my bad. I was trying to be off mute. You think I would have figured this out by now. Sorry, everybody. Welcome to Monday Night Live. Yes, I am feeling much better. Thank you very much. I was feeling decent last week as well, but I had zero voice. My voice, the cold went away and took my voice with it, and I didn't have a voice for like a week, which is very unwell and unlike me, is what I was trying to say. So it's very weird, but I rested all week, and then I rested on the weekends. Didn't talk very much, and we're back to somewhat normal. So I'm just gonna rest and see how things come through. So I'm just gonna move this down here. Excuse me, do you want down? There we go, watch out. Okay. So how's everybody doing? What are we up to tonight? I am working on the face cards. Those of you who are regular streamers and followers remember this card. As you can see, I have not touched it since last time, unfortunately. Excuse me. What's the matter? We're doing the live stream now. You want it down. Go get your guys, okay? Or come sit with me. No. Sorry, guys. So I haven't worked on this one since the last time I streamed it. I had some market things to deal with, and I had some tarot things that needed caught up on, and then I got sick for 2 weeks. So face cards are top priority now to get back on the plan. So I received an idea for this card right after the stream last time. So I'm going to try and throw it in, and then we're going to do some vector line art. That's what we're going to do. All right. So someone said it would be pretty cool if we could see our cowgirl in the reflection of the astronaut, which I think is a great idea. So we'll just kind of like hint at her here. She doesn't have to be as detailed because it's pretty tiny, but we'll hint at her being here and see how it goes. And it'll just be a baby cow here. Yeah. So I've been going through the face cards this week to see where things are at. And we actually have Penny's here. Welcome to the stream. It's perfect timing. So I know Penny's working on her card, and I got to a bit of a peek on her live stream last week. Very excited. Oh, Alessandra's here as well. Welcome to the stream. So we have most of our cards are kind of claimed or almost ready to go. And then now that my voice is back, I'm going to talk with Dan and see what our next steps are. Oh, Penny's going to send it soon. Don't rush. Don't panic. We still have lots of time. And I think there's still a couple maybe black cards that need to be done. This is actually shifted to one of the black cards. DTM needed a red card for one of his designs, so I thieved the King of Clubs, I believe this will be. Nope, wrong way. Ah, there we go. Yeah, so no mad rush for that, Penny. Whenever it's ready, I know everybody's really busy too right now, so don't panic. But I got to sneak peek at her card, and it's super fun. I received Jane's card, so that's fun. So it's pretty cool to kind of have everybody working together. I love these little emoticons on Twitch. So funny. So funny. Alright, so this is going to be, did I put her hair in a, oh, I let it flow around. Okay. So this is going to be the astronaut's going to see our little, astronaut's going to see our little cowgirl here. I received that idea right after the stream last time we did this, and so I'm very stoked. Yeah, and no rush and panic. As you can see, I'm not done. I need my cards. Jane's done her half, and I still have to finalize the liner on the Pirate Lady. This card is not done. I have another one that's got to sketch out, and then my ace hasn't even started yet. I have the concept. I know what I'm going to do. It's not even done yet. So I don't want anybody burning themselves to the ground because I'm lagging behind. But now that I'm back to almost human again, I think that I'm hoping that I can get back on track. I made some tarot progress this weekend. So I'm hoping that we can kind of make more progress on other things this week. Okay, so now we're going to... Oh, that feels tiny. How big is this artboard? Ah, that's why. Okay. We will go bigger. I forgot. This is an 11 by 14. That's freaking crazy. Alrighty. Okay. So what's everybody working on tonight? Fill me in on all the tea. I got home from work and I worked on, oh geez, nice try. Let's try again. Actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring this opacity down just a little bit so I know that my lines are going where they're supposed to go. Oh, practicing, working on nothing much, but chilling with us anyway. Thank you so much. I got home from work and I went for a walk with Mojo. And then I worked on some market prep, secret gnomes. Progress is happening here, which I'm very excited about. Made some excellent progress there. All these things that always feel like they're going to take forever. And then I sat down for like a solid hour, didn't even look at my phone, and just worked for an hour. I got it all done. These things I build up big in my head. But then there's some things that I'm like, oh, that'll take 10 minutes, and then it's like 6 hours. So I just have to figure it out. But I made some excellent progress there, so that's good. And then we're going to make some progress here. It's going to be great. Alessanders, I'm going to see if I can update my Behance profile. That's great. I am very behind on some of those as well. I have some things to update. I've been pretty good with my tarot regularly, but I have some other projects I've built and worked on that haven't got posted yet. So that's a great idea. Actually, maybe I'll spend some time this weekend doing that. It still exists. It still exists. Just no live streaming, unfortunately. And they're making some odd choices. I'm not sure what the heck's going on over there, but I'm already invested. Penny, nothing much here either. Wind down time. Yes. Well, thank you for joining me for your wind down time. Sitting and sketching is the perfect thing to do there. Or watch something else sketch. So great. Boop, boop. Yeah, I gotta get a few things up on Behance. I gotta update some YouTube things. Sheesh, this studio business, I tell ya. Boop, boop. So I am gonna throw a few things back up in the shop this week. Probably not today, but more likely tomorrow. That's absolutely not what I want to do. And some more things are going to go in the shop. Get ready for markets coming up in June. So if this cold was not leaving this weekend, it was getting kicked out. So I have things to prep for. Oh dear, wobbly line. All screaming children are playing outside. No one's being murdered. Please don't worry. It's just a nice, very nice sunny day here, so they're all outside playing in the basketball court, so I can't fault them for that. Oops. Let's do this. King of. That's not what I wanted. Oh, for Pete's sake. Trying to be efficient. Yeah, this worked out really well. I still have to talk to Dan, but I had the thought of just maybe us swapping because he was doing like in charge of all the black cards. I was in charge of all the red cards, and so I had the thought kind of early last week. I was like, you know what would be kind of fun is if we traded, each do one of our. I do a red card and he has a black card, and then he did his live stream during the week and asked me if I had a red card because he was doing a red card type theme. And so I said, that's perfect. I was going to swap with you anyway. So I think we're getting pretty close to at least having them all cleaned, which is super fun. That means we're going to the next stage. No spoilers. Oop. Oh dear. Just trying to remember what I did last time I was here. I know RB also has an ace hanging around, but I messaged him today and he's also extremely sick. With what, I don't know, but he'll be out of commission for a little bit, so he'll get back to me a little bit later as well. Oh, geez, is correct. It's everywhere, everybody. Wash your hands. So I went to the park again today, but allergies kicking my butt. In the end, my eyes are so watery. It's nice weather, but windy and full of pollen. Yes, this is an unfortunate time of year for those who suffer allergies. I wouldn't say I really suffer from allergies. Some years are worse than others. But then also the past 2 weeks, I've been like almost living off of tea with honey just because my voice and my throat were so bad. And I hear honey, like local honey, is really good for allergies. Like if you get honey that's made in your area, it's supposed to like help you with allergies in the area. That's what I heard anyway. So don't like order honey from like Germany or something because that won't help. But I've heard that local honey, which is what I was drinking, will help. Oh, good. Alessandra said, yeah, local honey is good. I had some today and tomorrow too. Excellent. Hopefully that will help. I know it's kind of like it sounds like kind of like an old legend or something. But considering I haven't felt any allergies yet and I was living off the honey and tea, there might be something to it. You don't have to get allergy shots, so that's good too. Ginger, turmeric, honey is good for the throat, by the way. Oh, yes. Thank you. Yeah, I have, my mom has this really great, like, sore throat potion. And it's got ginger in it as well. Ginger and lemon. And it's usually really, really good. This time I just could not convince my body that anything hot was a good idea. So I was on like lukewarm tea instead this time, but usually, yes, that's a very good solution to help with that as well. So lots of water and tea and magical things so I don't lose my voice again. It was inconvenient because I had like a pile of calls and stuff I was going to make last week. Oh well. Will this work? Sort of, eh? Sweet. Yeah. was starting to think I was in the clear for not catching the winter plagues. I was just a little too early on my victory. I'm like celebrating. Snuck up and got me. My boss is sick now. It's just chaos. It's just chaos, I tell you. Oops. That's not going to work. What else has been happening? Oh, dear. I forgot how to draw lines. That's for sure. Lysandra, I caught your stream on Sunday, I think. It was good. Your stuff is looking awesome. Penny, I caught one of your streams. I caught Jane today. Caught Dan early this morning. Everybody's been streaming. I even caught Odari on Friday. This is chaos. Everybody's streaming. So much fun. Okay, what did I do here? Alessandra says I have an art therapy workshop in June. I still need to prepare for it. Super cool. So what's involved in something like that? Are you allowed to share? Because that's super awesome. Art therapy has always been super interesting to me. I actually have like not an official art therapy idea, but I got an idea last week from a friend of mine that I think is going to be super fun. But I can't share it yet because it's not ready. Oh, another one in July, and then an art fair in August. Holy cow. Busy. Yeah, I have 3 markets in the summer. 1 June, July, 1 August. And then I have, I haven't booked any, but I've got my eye on a few for the fall and Christmas. So that's when people more kind of want to shop for some things. Penny says, I've been dropping into random Twitch streamers trying to meet new people. That's super cool. I've been trying to be better about while people are commenting. Like if there's a name I see come up quite a bit, because people are kind of like streaming through different times of day. So it's interesting to see who, like Jane, obviously she streams in her evening, which is kind of like my mid-afternoon. So she, like the people who are on her stream are at different times a day. So I try and like kind of check out the commenters and stuff, and even same as Dan in the morning. So trying to at least follow some of the people who are commenting pretty regularly, so I can just see what people are up to. I don't think anybody I've followed so far is a streamer because I haven't got notifications about their streams, but other artists and stuff in the area is pretty fun. Alexander says, it's for adults, and I will be providing real-life therapeutic activities, and the people will practice. Super cool. I love stuff like that, and I think it's cool to have different tools, because I feel like art therapy, although I understand the value of it, some people might not be like aware of like the therapeutic like benefits of it. So it might be kind of a new cool tool for them to use, which is super fun. It's awkward. I hear you, girl. Over it's not so bad. In person, sometimes a little bit bizarre. But we're here to support one another. That's okay. I feel like I mentioned this before, but I did a talk at work. I'm part of our Women's Employee Resource Group. And we do like lunch and learn, and especially over the pandemic. So it would just be something like over lunch, we would do like a discussion or a topic of some kind. And I did one last year or the year before, and it was like titled Pen to Paper for Self-Care. And just really, it was just kind of like how I use art and my journals and things like that just to balance me out throughout a week. It wasn't like official art therapy or anything. I'm not an art therapist officially. So I wanted to be sure. Actually, I don't want this to be this big. The reflection, I want it to be smaller. In pen weight, sorry. So I did a talk out on it, half an hour or so, talking about how I do my journaling and how where I get ideas and all that kind of stuff. And the feedback I got from it was crazy. They actually want me to do it again. So I was like, wow, there's something here. So I think it's just something that, because I do it so regularly, like it's something I default to. I start my morning by journaling. I journal throughout the day. I'm trying to do like some sketching or drawing every single day. So I'm just so used to it. So I take for granted that not everybody does that. So that's very cool, Alessandra, that you're giving them tools. People tools as well, because I find them wicked helpful, and it's always nice to see when other people are appreciating them too. I like it. Penny says that sounds awesome. Yeah, so good. Boop, boop, boop. I was actually going to take a class locally here, like it's like a workshop. So like how to make your own workshop or how to run a class, and more kind of like how to come up with an idea, who to target, as like how to do like your marketing is what I mean for targeting, how to come up with like a plan for a course, how to price it, all that kind of fun stuff. And I thought that might be a really cool thing to capitalize on, and just kind of like the pen to paper classes and stuff. But the class has been delayed a couple times, so she's still got to get me for when we're doing it. But lots of potential there. Alessandra says, yeah, I usually create a package like last time we did coping for anxiety package. That's cool. And I think that's kind of a neat thing too, to be like narrowing it down. Kind of my heart down, like, I want to teach fresco. You're like, that's too big. My friend was like, maybe just do like how to make a birthday invitation. See, that makes much more sense. That sounds much more attainable. Not like you're for a university course or something. So that's a great idea. Listeners, like have a theme, because then you'll get people who are actually interested in that theme. It's a little more focused and feels more accessible. Very cool. Very cool. Oh no. Don't do that. No, Siri, go away. I didn't even say Siri. What is happening? Mic's kind of lagging. Yeah, my OBS kind of looks like it's got a bit of a lag to it. Wonder, maybe try refresh if that fixes it. If not, I'll see what I can do on my end. No. Yeah, I don't know if all my Creative Jams graphics are slowing my OBS down or not. I'm not savvy enough to know. Wonder if I can. Oh no, that's gonna switch things. I don't want to do that. Yeah, Twitch is falling behind here. Let me see. Something's spinning there. Come on, OBS, get yourself together. I may have hit myself. That may be. Let's turn this off because I don't get. I do two things. Maybe it's trying to do too much. I don't want to change the scene because the Creative Jams things. Okay, that might be making the mess. Okay, let's try. Put my restream on. Okay. Hopefully that fixes it. Anyway, that class sounds very exciting, Alessandra. Very cool. I always like to see kind of like what people are doing like around art things too. Like maybe not necessarily specific like what we're doing today. I always like to see what else people are doing kind of art adjacent. Maybe not that one, maybe this. Come on, OBS. Sort it out. Just know what we want to do. Just know. I may have too many scenes because I just piled a bunch in when I do the creative jams, and maybe that's not how OBS works. Oh, and Alessandra's doing some secret freelance work. That's exciting. I was going to put out freelance into the universe this year, but the year filled up immediately, so I opted to not. I'm going to focus on these face cards, making some progress with the tarot cards. Had another brilliant idea over the weekend that I'm percolating on, so freelance is not the time. It's not the current freelance time. Oh, he has tiny little legs. Hee hee. Funny little space cow. Hee hee. So funny. Oop. Love it. Tangent. Everybody's so busy right now. I love it. These fabulous art things. Yes, definitely. Good luck with your secret project. Super fun. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. There we go. It kind of looks like her arm's cut off, so let's try and fix that. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. She says, thanks, Penny. Hope it will be a good distraction from my wildlife right now. Art can take you away from the madness. Everything's pretty redonkulous right now, so thank goodness art is there to support us. That's not a good line. Oops. Try not to do too many zooms, ins, and outs. I was doing a lot of tarot card work this weekend. And it was kind of chilly in the apartment. I have like a heated blanket, but when I have it and my iPad, it overheats my iPad. So doing the zoom in and out, it was freaking fresco out. So I was like, okay, one thing at a time here. So I'm just kind of like surprised I'm able to zoom in and out right now because I couldn't all weekend. This and this. So I still have lots of card work to do. Luckily, it's only line art. Only line art. But we're not coloring it in. There's a lot of fun things we can do with the color, with just the lines though. Like I forgot that Dan was doing the like different shades of lines and like kind of like different transparencies and things to kind of keep a bit of a variety with it just being line art. Forgot that he was doing that, which is, I think, a great idea. So I'm gonna add that to the pirate lady. And the ace, I have a really good idea for the ace. I'm very excited. It's gonna be good. And then the other one that I have, Queen of Hearts. Oh, no one claimed the Queen of Hearts. So I took it. I left it because I thought for sure someone was going to take the Queen of Hearts. But no one did. So it's for me now. Penny says, I've been doing a lot of sketching, but not a lot of rendering. That's cool. I feel like I was thinking about that earlier, actually, because like some of the work that I was doing was marker work. I haven't played with my markers in a while, so they were happy to see me. But it's nice, like all of us here seem to have kind of a few different things that we like to do, whether it's all like illustration related, or if there's, I know like Penny, you have some sewing that you do, like I knit, I read, I do lots of different things like that. Different things, like I can do traditional art or digital art, but it's nice to have the things to balance out. Like I was working on the markers today, but I was like, it's going to be good this afternoon, like after the stream, but I'm kind of winding down for the day to just have some like inking to do. Like I just have to do some black fine line work that I can just do while I watch a show. Or like I started working kind of like batches of the tarot cards. So like in a month I'll do like 3 or 4, say, but they're all in different stages. So if like I sit down and I'm like, oh, I just want to do some vector line art, one is ready to go. Or if I'm like, I really want to get into some stained glass stuff, one can be ready to go. So then you can bounce around, you can still be creative without stopping yourself, which is kind of nice. So if sketching is what you want to do right now, then that's perfect. And then that way, if I want to do a whole bunch of sketching, then I'll do that for a bit and then get into some line art, just be able to bounce around, because I find if I just have one project on the go and it's at a stage I don't want to do, like I have about 2 or 3 pairs of socks right now that I've been knitting, and they're at the point of the foot where you have to measure until the toe, and I simply do not want to pick up my tape measure while I'm knitting, so I don't. And so so that's where that sock is stopped until I feel like doing that. It's a very simple thing. It would be done in a few minutes because it's like the end of the sock, but I'll have to wait till I feel like it. So I have other projects that are at different stages. Alessandra says, there are 2 bunnies in my backyard chilling. I love it. Yes, I like being outside, and it's easier just to bring my sketch pad with me. Yes, definitely. Like that's why like I bring my iPad to work. So if I'm on my lunch break and I want to be drawing, then I don't have to get all my pencils and markers and all that kind of stuff out. But yes, just picking up the sketch pad and going outside. I was thinking that today. Mojo and I went for a walk. And we did that a few times last summer where we would just go outside and I just pick a tree and sit underneath it and sketch, and he would just take in all the neighbors and the kids playing around, and it was a good time. So I'm excited that it's becoming warm enough to do so soon. I was going to prep my balcony this weekend, but I needed to focus on getting better first. So now that I'm almost better, I'm spending lots of balcony minutes. It's a really nice big balcony, so it's nice to, it's almost like a whole other room in my apartment, which is very nice. Get it all spiffed up. I'll even sit out there and like watch a movie or something. I'll have my iPad out. Just sit and watch a movie. Outside all the time. You made those emojis? I didn't realize that people were making these. So if you're on the Twitch stream, people are making these emoticons, and I didn't realize that, because so like on Twitch they're like all animated, There'll be like a little dancing dinosaur, or like the faces will be animated and stuff. I thought they were just like the default Twitch ones. I didn't realize people were making those. They're fantastic. I feel so behind on Twitch. Holy. Those are fabulous, Penny. Those are wicked. Any ways to be creative. I also feel like I've mentioned this before, but we had a messenger app at work before we had Skype. I can't even remember what it's called. But we were able to find out quickly that we could make our own emoticons. I intentionally did not learn how because it was going to get out of control. But the art team, I'm on the illustration team, and they found out how. And it was, we were very quickly asked to stop. Yeah. There were a lot of them. There was a lot. They weren't as tasteful as yours, Petty. They started off just as a funny joke, and then people became emoticons, and it just got out of hand quickly. Let's just say that. Silly illustrators. Okay, so I think we have a good start on this lady. I know it says queen here because she was initially the queen, and then I switched her. Okay, so let's turn this off for a sec. All right. So there's still lots I want to do here. But I think before I go crazy, we're going to flip. We're going to go to our lovely cow lady here. We're going to set up a new layer in case I decide to shift things around. We're going to get her up to date here. Oh, 7:30. Sweet. So we're just going to get... So for these ones, I think I went over this when I did the sketch, but I got my references. I'll zoom back out here from Firefly, just again so that I wasn't worrying about copying an image by accident, like getting a specific detail from an image. The cowgirl one isn't too bad, but some of the space ones were a little bit much because I think I had have the earth and the reflection or something like that, but I wanted to see her face but have a reflection. I think I asked too many things. But they came out with some pretty good ones. Firefly did, so I'm going to see if I can use them on other things. I'm going to be doing some Firefly stuff for the tarot cards soon. Got a few cards that need some creative support. I have some concepts and ideas, but they're not really lighting fire yet, so I might throw a few of the ideas into Firefly and see how they come out. Because sometimes I'll use Firefly for something like this so that I don't worry about a photo, copy, paste, etc. But then sometimes I'll have the idea, just like the books, like a book turning into a bird. I have the elements, it's just what are different ways to represent it. And that's where Firefly really lights a few of my ideas on fire, because it'll give me some concepts that I haven't been able to sketch out myself or bring together in my concepts and things. So there's a few that need some help in the coming time period. What did I do here? What is this? What's happening? Okay. So many hair curlies. Oh, I gotta check and make sure other chats aren't lively. Okay, phew. Her hair's so pretty. Thank you so much. I love the flowy, spirally hair. Big, cozy mermaid hair. This big, kind of loose, cozy braid. It's like, yeah, we gotta get it ready. My hair's too thick to have like a big braid hold still for long. So I'm always drawing the hair so that I'm just like, there. This is beautiful, magical hair. And there's so much fun potential. I love it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Wow, this looks great so far. Thanks, Alessandra. This one's really fun. I was excited for this concept, so I'm glad we were able to find a card for it because it's super fun. So I have this one left to draw. Like I said, I'm just gonna, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how I wanted to handle that. This one left to draw. Oops. The Ace, which has a fun idea. I have a really fun concept for the Queen of Hearts. And then I finished the Pirate. I think that's it. That doesn't sound like enough. Because we finished... Oh, I still have to finish King Bob. I didn't finish King Bob. It's like there has to be another card. Because the only one I finished was the Queen of Diamonds, which I worked with Mafu on. And... girl's been so patient. I haven't posted it yet. The next couple weeks I have some allotted admin time to get caught up on all these things. Sandra says, so tired of cleaning my glasses for myself. To dirty you get by touching the glass part. You're not supposed to touch the glass part. I hear you though. They're so dirty all the time. My ones at work, I'm just like, you've been just sitting here. How did you get dirty again? Doesn't make sense. So yes, I'll be posting. I gotta figure out how to do it and what Dan's thinking for posting. I was gonna just start doing some social media posts, but then I realized we probably should be in sync on how to do that. So I'm going to finish this guy. Okay, no, my brain is missing a card. Hang on. Oops. So there's two aces. One RB did, and I'm doing the other. The two kings, King Bob, is diamonds. Too bad I don't have another thing here. Okay, so King of Diamonds is King Bob. Queen of Diamonds is the one I did with Mafu. Jack of Diamonds, DTM is doing. There's a missing card. Ace of Hearts will be me. Queen of Hearts will be me. And then the Jack of Hearts is the pirate lady. And this is the King of Clubs. Okay. So that's almost all the cards. Phew. Okay. Oh no. What else I want to see? Okay. Oh my goodness. So much fun happening. So many fun things. Oops. No, no, no. No. There we go. Oops. No, I don't want all that anyway. Oops. Mm-hmm. Okay. Get the right swoosh. There we go. Oops. Yep. I think I might put like a pattern on the bandana or something there. Just looking for more elements to add to make it more fun to color. Oh, I was like, I had another thought that was in the same realm there. At the store that my stuff is at, the Barntique, there's a lady who, now I can't remember what her main business is. I think it's jewelry. I apologize in advance. But she's been posting like cowboy hats or like kind of like wider rimmed hats, not necessarily like curvy cowboy hats. I'm not good at my hat names. It's not a fedora, but it's just kind of like one of those like nice summery hats. But what she does, because they're like real legit, like leather, like really well done, like not a cheap hat. But she does like what looks kind of like almost wood burning, and she'll burn like a pattern into the hats. They look amazing. So yeah, I'm super stoked to see some of those that she comes up with. See, this is the what I mean is like all these other like side creative things that people come up with. It's so much fun. Like what a cool way to combine a few different hobbies. This one? Then this one? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's get rid of this for a sec. We'll go back to a 5. There we go. So that makes a little more sense. All right. Uh-oh. Oh, still there. Phew. Sorry, I thought I lost my stream. Yikes. Okay, sorry. Screen went black for a second. Got all nervous. What happened to Penny and I when we did our stream? OBS and Restream were like, not today, bro. We were like, yes, today. We're streaming together. Thanks. And with that compelling argument, we won. So I was going to take some time and show the Behance project, but I'm not certain that Dan or myself have updated it. Oh, I closed the window. I don't think we've updated the page yet, so I'm going to make that a priority so that for next stream, you'll get to see where everybody's at. And if you're not finished your card, don't worry about it. I'll just post like kind of like the latest screenshot that we've worked on together, or that I've been sent, or concept ideas, or just what I have. Don't stress yourselves out. It's not time to freak out yet. Exactly. Talking to OBS and Restream. Not today. I finally have my voice back. Yeah, I was a little worried. I got home from work and my voice is a little tired, and I was like, not today. So I just rested and drank lots of water. And I'll rest when we're done here. Because I wanted to stream with you guys. Oh, actually, question about that. Now that I'm not going to be sharing the Behance project. I'll show you that when I get a chance to update it some more. I'm going to spend some time this weekend working on that. So there's not really much that you haven't seen on there already. Next weekend is a holiday here. Are people around on Monday and wanting a stream? Or are you all on vacation and will not be joining in? Because I could do either thing. I'm hanging out here, but I don't want to have people pressured to watch a stream if they're on holiday. What are we feeling? What are we feeling? What are we thinking? Oh yeah, the planets from the astronaut. What if we should put the... We should probably put the astronaut on one of these planets. Is what we should do. Mm-hmm. Yes, dear. I'll be here. We don't have any holiday next week. Okay, perfect. Okay, so watch the Instagram stories. Like, I shouldn't be traveling, but like if something comes up on the Monday, what holiday do I have? Victoria Day. May 2-4 is for like the Queen. It's Victoria Day, right? Hang on. Now I'm second guessing myself. Yeah, Victoria Day. Or in Quebec, National Patriots Day. But no, Victoria Day on my end. Yay! So we always get a long weekend in May. Okay, I'm going to very quickly... We have a couple minutes, okay. I'm just going to draw our little astronaut in here. She's going to be on... She can't be on the ringed planet because that's in her reflection. Ooh, fancy. Exactly. Unless we don't have her... Maybe she's floating. We'll do this. Oh, dear. This is like my worst nightmare. Space freaks me right out. Alessandra says, ooh, fancy, I'll have some tea that day. Maybe I will too. It was a very long, long time ago, Queen. I was wondering why we had a holiday and you did it in the States. I'm like, that's why. That's why. Okay. All right, let's go back to, oh, no, I need this, and I need this. It's so silly. This little astronaut. So funny. That's okay with me. Actually, you know what? I need a smaller brush because this is becoming silly. Okay, so if you guys are not on holiday and prepping to have a stream situation, no, I will plan to stream. Keep an eye on Instagram. Like if something comes up, I will let you guys know yay or nay, but well, I can stream. I missed last week, so got lots of face cards to catch up on, and that'll give me some incentive to get the project back up and the Behance project updated. Oop. This is so silly. I've never drawn an astronaut before. It's so funny. Oops. So silly. Oh, she's gonna have her ponytail. Important business. This is so silly. Oops. But so much fun. I can't wait to color this one. I'm stoked to color this. It'll be so good. That's so funny. So tiny little astronaut, tiny little cowgirl. I love it. Alexander says, I got tea from France as a gift. Maybe I'll use it that day. That's an extra fancy. That's a great idea. Oh dear. What have I done? What's happening here? Oh, her shirt. Okay, let's do that because I'm going to forget that that's a thing. And then I will let you all get on with your day. Okay, what kind of mess did I make here? This one. Not this one. Does that make more sense? There we go. So what I'm going to do, there's lots still to be done. I have like hierarchy lines and more line weights and different details. Like maybe I'll put a couple spikies on the cactus or something. Get some more details on like our helmet here. Maybe I'll put on some of those designs on the cowboy hat. Let's turn this off for now. No, that's not too bad. But yeah, I think this is coming together really nicely. I'm actually really stoked with this. Yeah, so actually this thing seems to be like a pretty good logical breaking point here. So I'm going to keep working on this. Super fun. Little astronaut, little cowgirl. So funny. And I'll try and get a few more cards ready to go so that we can do a super stream next week. With more face cards, update on the Behance project, all kinds of fun things. I don't know if I'll be talking to Dan this week or not. I have to touch base with him. I just left it at I can't talk, literally. So we'll get caught up in the coming weeks and then see what the next thing is. But for now, I think this will be good for tonight. Thank you so much to everybody who tuned in and chatted and everybody who's lurking. Thank you to Proxy and Penny and Alessandra. I always appreciate everybody coming in and having a chat with me for an hour every week. It's always my favorite time on a Monday. So yeah, this is off to a great start. I'm super fun. I'm super excited with how this is coming together. It's so much fun. Alessandra says, looking great. This was fun. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Good luck with all your busy prep for all your other things. I know you're going to do great. And yeah, I'll let you guys get back with your evening. Thanks again so much. And I'll plan to be on next week for everybody. Next Monday, normal time, normal place. But keep an eye on this on the Instagram, because if something comes up or whatever, holiday wise, I'll post that I'm going to postpone. But like I said, I missed last week, so I want to do some more face cards. I want to play. Thanks again, everybody. You guys are awesome. I will do my best to check out all of your streams this week. If you're just lurking in the background, Penny streams pretty regularly. Alessandra's usually there on the weekends. But if you follow them on Twitch or YouTube, it'll let you know. So make sure to follow everybody who's in the streams. People who aren't here, Jane streamed today, and I think she's planning to stream on Mondays and Fridays. And then also Odari's on Friday. Dan is like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday in the mornings-ish. So there's lots to catch up on. So if you need some fun hangout recommendations, reach out to someone here and we will definitely hook you up. Thanks for the stream. Take care, sis. Thank you, Proxy. Thank you for being here. Always the first one in the chat, and I love to see it. Have a great week all, and I'll catch you all next Monday. Thanks so much, guys. Bye. Oh no. Sillies.